It's like 7 in the morning. I am coming to this place to buy a cooler, like a styrofoam cooler. They said they open at 7. It's actually a few minutes after 7 and they're closed. So I call the number up there. The guy sounds like he's just waking up. And he says, we open at 8. But all over their website and everything else it says 7. Imagine that. So anyways, guess we'll wait. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm buying a cooler because I have a box full of thousands of worms. So I'm walking around with a box of worms, literally. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be sitting here 30 minutes waiting, 40 minutes, whatever, with my worms. The reason I have worms is because we are taking next steps, like I talked about before, in our gardening project, in our community garden project, and we're starting a worm farm. So I have a ton of red wigglers is what they're called here, because you cannot buy them in Trinidad and Benny, where the gardening project is. I guess I'll just sit on this park bench and just wait. So yeah, we have I have a few thousand red wiggler worms in here, and I'm gonna send them up to I was gonna say Tarija. I'm gonna send them up to Trinidad with Rudy and those guys because he's getting the worm farm ready. And the idea with the worm farm is you develop like worm castings and stuff like that. So the worm castings are actually great for a garden, and it helps break down different fruits and vegetables. So that's the idea. Is we want to use everything we can to be able to break the thing down or whatever. So hold on, they're calling me actually. So that was the guy. He called me and said, what do you need? And I told him. He said, oh, just wait for me. I'll be there. Well, great. So anyways, so it's always worth it to call. That's why I call. Sometimes, like, you don't miss a sale if you're going to open anyway. Plus, they're supposed to be open. But anyways, the idea with this, my glasses are about to fog up. The idea with this is, like I said, we want to produce worm castings, but also the liquid that you get, because you got to keep them humid, and the liquid that you get from the castings and, the compostable items that you put in is great for fertilizing gardens as well. And so we want to do that, be able to do all that and produce all that in-house. We'd like to be able to eventually, if we can get the worm and all the worms don't die, fingers crossed, we would like to be able to reproduce a ton and be able to sell them or give them away or something like that to other people too, so they can do the same thing and kind of use them. Self-sustainability is the goal, and that's what we want to teach. So we're on our way, me, my fog on my glasses, and my worms. So obviously, see the box that they're in? I have to put them in a better box for the airline to take them, which is why I'm here. So, man, that's like so much lint on my mask from being in my pocket. Simon has been here the past week, actually. And my idea was he came down from Trinidad, so my idea was to send him back to Trinidad with him. But they told me you can't send it with somebody, but you can send it on the plane in cargo. But it cannot be taken with. So even if I were to fly, I could not take it with me. I would have to ship it with me. It's just, I don't know. Anyways. So I'm going to take advantage anyway, because Rudy's going to pick Simon up from the airport up there in Trinidad. So I'll send it to Rudy in his name so he can pick it up there. And I got a few other things to send for the garden project as well. Things that you can't find there in Trinidad for whatever reason. I don't know. But I'll show you that when we get back to the house. Algo para que entre eso nomás.
Ah, chica.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. And then got some tape to close it up. So, all right. So I got it now. I have to catch a taxi, get back to the house, so I can head to the airport with Simon. Let me catch this one. There's nobody in there, but he didn't stop. Started wrapping it up, but it was way too noisy in the taxi. So I'll finish wrapping it up when I get home, put Rudy's name and phone number on there, and it'll be ready to go. So I went to the airline prior to make sure that it's okay. I send these worms and stuff, and they checked and asked everybody and said, yeah, it's fine as long as they're well wrapped. So we'll see, because that's another thing, is you get to the airport and the person at the gate or whatever, or the counter, we don't take those, so we'll see. We will see. All right, so yeah, I got it all wrapped up here. Yeah, so you have to put their information on there and then just wrap it up good. And supposedly that'll be it. All right, so some of the stuff that we got here is just some different seeds. These are banana pepper seeds, which I did not know that you could find here. I've never seen them here. Some different types of watermelon, white onions, because purple onions are king here and you don't really see white onions. Oh, jalapeno seeds somehow came untied. Tie those up. Some more watermelon seeds, and I think some canary melon seeds. And then also we got pitchfork. Cannot find those there. We need that for the compost bin. And a rake. Anyways, it's in the back. You know what a rake looks like. And then we actually found these at the market. Some compostable bags. You can just throw the whole bag in to the compost bin. Yeah, it is cool. And so, but the idea is to try to get some of the neighbors to participate in the compost bin with their biodegradable stuff, basically, and compostable items. And so, with those bags, we found 50 of them. Again, it's just in a market where they bring American stuff, and you just kind of. So, anyways, with 50 of them, at least we can get it started, make it easier for people to compost their stuff. Give them a bag. Hey, this is for compost, and when they give it back, you can start straight into the compost bin, and it all compost. So. That's the idea with that. So there's 50. It should be enough to get people in the rhythm, in the habit of composting their stuff, and giving it to the system. And then I don't know, because we probably won't be able to find those bags again. But yeah, it's a good thing to at least start with, and we'll take it from there. So now we get ready. I'm waiting for Simon to come down, and we'll head off to the airport and try to get this shipped off and get Simon back to Trinidad. Made it to the airport with the street dogs. Never fails, man. No, we went to the airport. I had to go to the other place next door, sent the cargo off, which is the worms, hoping they make it alive. Simon's got his stuff checked in, ready to go, ready to get back. And just wait until he goes to the gate. So this airport is really small. Like, this is literally, that's the wall, and then that's the baggage claim over there. And so you actually have to stand out here and pretty much until it's time for your flight. And then they let you through the security. And it's one gate, so it's very small. There's not much to eat or anything like that in here either. So you just kind of come and stand around and wait until it's your turn. So we'll do that, and yeah. The obligatory goodbye thing. Simon's headed off to Trinidad, so we'll see him later. All right, got him on, or not on the plane, but it got him through. Now, because there's no arriving flights, there aren't many taxis, so we'll figure out how I can get home. We'll see about this. All right, I got one. Somebody handed out Trigo, see. So I got a taxi. There's 2 airport taxis out there. I guess they're just waiting for later. Anyways, the airport taxi prices are ridiculous. Under regular circumstance, I can go across the street from the airport from my house for 5 Bs, which is, I just rounded to 75 cents. It's about that, which is a good price. You can go anywhere in the city for 70 around that price for 5 Bs, pretty much anywhere by yourself. But from the airport, it's 20 Bs. So it's literally four times the price just because it's from the airport. So it goes from 75 cents to $3. And so just because you go through those gates. It's the whole thing, but it is what it is. So anyways, we got the worm shipped off there. We got the tools shipped off there. So those are Simon. We're working to we got some dirt. I think it came yesterday, or it's supposed to come up there today. And then we got some of the wood. They didn't have all of it, whatever, for the raised garden beds. We got that, and then we're closing the property in as well, which is not with not like a chain link fence or anything, but like a cattle fence or whatever. I forget what they're called, the wires. Anyways, I know what they're called in Spanish. But do that, and then we'll do a gate for so trucks and the car and motorcycles and stuff can get on the property to bring stuff, take stuff out or whatever. But we'll put that stuff around. As you've seen in past videos, we have the issue with cows and horses coming in and just destroying the stuff, and so that will affect the garden. So we will eliminate that threat as much as we can, and so we'll be doing that in the coming weeks, hopefully, if everything goes well. So we got to pay for all this stuff, the post and the wire, and the actual gate is actually going to be metal. So we'll do that. So if you want to support that project, this would be a great time to do that. Send us some cash for that. I don't even know how much it's going to cost, but it's not going to be 20 B's like this taxi ride. So yeah, that project is up and running. So just stay tuned for more updates on that. I'm excited about it, even though I'm on the other side now. I'm excited about what's going on there and what we can accomplish on that side of it. Rudy's doing a great job. And so, yeah, super excited about that. It's been something that's kind of been in the works for years, really. And so now to, start getting it to come to fruition is really, and seeing it produce things is really exciting. So, yeah, so we'll do that. And, yeah, stay tuned for videos about that in the future. Also, Red Roots Podcast coming back. Different format, but it's coming back. So, see you next time. He tried to drop me off on the corner. I said, nah, brother, not for 20 B's. You got to take me to the door.